this is Emma from Let's Converse It. Welcome to 3-lesson series. This is part 1 and today we are going to learn about 15 much better words that you can use instead of very. By learning these better alternatives, you will be able to speak English flawlessly. So without any further ado, let's get started. First word is very sleepy. By jogging for hours in the park, I feel exhausted and very sleepy. Its much better alternative is lethargic. This is a much better word to replace the word very sleepy. By jogging in the park for hours, I feel exhausted and lethargic. So use this better word lethargic replaced with very sleepy. Next word is very neat. You can use a much better word, immaculate. Repeat after me, immaculate. Don't you think it's a better word in place of very neat? Let's have an example sentence. With everyone's help, we were able to pick up all the trash and make the classroom immaculate. Another example. I love to keep my car in immaculate condition. Immaculate. Repeat with me, immaculate. Now it's your turn to write a sentence in the comments section below. I would love to read and it would help you remember these new English words faster. Next up, I have the word very tasty. You can use scrumptious instead of very tasty. Okay, scrumptious. Just imitate scrumptious. Let's have a look on example sentences. The next day, he was pleasantly surprised to find out what a scrumptious dessert he had created. Another example is, this cake is scrumptious. Can I have the recipe? Now it's your turn to make a sentence using this word scrumptious. Don't forget to comment it down below. And number 4, we have very risky. You could replace it with perilous. Repeat after me, perilous. Perilous means something that's full of danger or in a way that can cause problems. Let's have some example sentences. She promised to climb up the perilous peak along with us the next day, but she backed out at the last moment. Another example is, he came perilously close to getting himself killed in his attempt to break the world record. So, as usual, now it's your turn to make a sentence using the word perilous. Also, don't forget to comment it down below. Next up, I have the word very creative. You can use innovative in place of very creative. Innovative. Repeat after me, innovative. Innovative means someone who always comes up with new ideas or creativity is innovative. Doesn't this word sound better? Let's have some example sentences. Her innovative approach to solving problem revolutionized the industry. Another example is, the company's innovative product design made them a market leader. Now it's your turn to make a sentence using the word innovative. Okay, another word we have, very roomy. Its better alternative is spacious. One more time, spacious. The word spacious refers to something that has a lot of space or room, often in a way that feels comfortable, airy, and expensive. So, let's have a look on some examples. The spacious living room had plenty of room for the whole family to gather. Another example is, her spacious mind was always open to new ideas and perspectives. Now your turn to make sentences by using word spacious. So our next word on the list is very detailed. You can say instead meticulous. Repeat one more time, meticulous. Meticulous means a person or process that is extremely careful and precise in one's work or actions. Meticulous implies a high level of dedication, discipline, and attention to details, often resulting in high-quality work or outcomes. It's a valuable trait in various fields such as science, art, engineering, and more. Now let's have some example sentences. She was meticulous in her research, double-checking every fact and figure. Another example. The inspector was meticulous in her examination, detecting even the smallest defects in the product. So, now it's your turn to make some sentences by using the word meticulous. Moving on, the 8th on the list is very crowded. You can say bustling. It's bustling. The word bustling refers to a place or atmosphere that is full of energy, activity, and movement. Now let's have a look on example sentences. The city streets were bustling with people heading to work, and cafes were filled with patrons enjoying their morning coffee. Another example is, The marketplace was bustling with activity as vendors shouted out their wares and shoppers haggled over prices. And now it's your turn to make sentence by using the word bustling. Next word on the list is very perfect. I am sure that we all say this all the time. You could instead say flawless. One more time, flawless. Flawless means something that's without any imperfection or fault is flawless. Let's check out some example sentences. The room service at this hotel is flawless. It's relatively rapid. Another example is, the athlete executed a flawless dive, earning a perfect score. Next word that we have is very shy. You can say timid. Repeat one more time, timid. Timid means showing fear or lack of confidence one's actions or decisions. Some example sentences are, she was a timid speaker, but her voice grew stronger with each word. Another example is, the timid child clung to her mother's hand on the first day of school. Our number 11th word on the list is very thirsty. You can say parched instead. Okay, repeat after me. Parched. You don't pronounce ed at the end of the word. You say a soft T sound. Say it with me. Parched. Perfect. Parched means extremely dry or thirsty, often due to lack of water or moisture. Now let's have some example sentences. After hiking all day, I was parched and grateful for a cold drink. Another example is, he was parched after the intense workout and reached for his water bottle. Another word on the list is very hurt. You can say battered instead. One more time, battered. Battered means when you are significantly hurt, you are battered. Now let's have a look on example sentences. He battered his knee when he fell off his bike. Another example is, her sharp words battered his feelings, and he felt embarrassed. Next word is very open. You could replace it with transparent. Repeat one more time, transparent. Let's have some example sentences. She appreciated his transparent communication style, always knowing where she stood. Another example is, the company's transparent policies helped build trust with their customers. Now your turn to make a sentence using the word transparent. Our second last word on the list is very shiny. You could replace it with gleaming. Repeat one more time, gleaming. Gleaming means anything that is shining brightly and smoothly or reflecting light is gleaming. For example, a gleaming metal. Now let's have some example sentences. The gleaming silver trophy was awarded to the winning team. Another example is, the newly waxed car had gleaming finish that turned heads on the road. And finally, our last word of this video is very talented. We can replace it with gifted. One more time, gifted. Gifted means showing exceptional intellectual or academic ability or highly intelligent. For example, the gifted students. Now let's have a look on some example sentences. The gifted pianist performed with precision and grace. By the way, pianist is a person who plays a piano. Okay, another example is, she was a gifted writer, able to craft compelling stories with ease. That's for today's video. We've explored 15 fantastic words that can help you move beyond using very in your writing and speech. From extraordinary to compelling, these words will add depth, nuance, and precision to your language. Remember, the right word can make all difference in conveying your intended meaning and engaging your audience. Thanks for watching the video. Keep learning, keep growing.